How to make Ghar ka Khana great again? Wow, don't we all want to know that? Let's check it out. Is there a formula to get our kids to eat Ghar ka Khana? Actually, there is one. To view food as what it was always meant to be, a safe place, a place of nurture and togetherness. But to make it all that, we have to make cooking great again. No, not in cloud kitchens, but in our home kitchens. A home kitchen is the organic link between the farmer and our plates, without the interference of a hashtag. But for cooking and eating at home, we need support from the following: schools, in the reductionist approach to food as a sum total of its nutrients, carbs, protein, fat, etc. For our science class in school, we have forgotten the value it holds in our lives. And if we must really go back to eating ghar ka khana, then food must be introduced even in schools from the point of view of culture, cuisine, and climate, and of course of crop cycle, Rabi and Kharif, with field visits at least twice a year to a nearby farm. Without us growing food, feeling the soil on our feet and the grain in our hand, we reduce it to some tangible component whose value lies in numbers. But the security, safety, and love that it fills our life with is intangible. Schools and homes must allow us to access that. So, instead of or in addition to pools and squash courts, our posh schools must also have plots on which they grow real food, where native trees can bear fruits and flowers, where kids can touch the earthworms in the soil and run after the butterflies in the air. Government. Then, of course, our government must do what governments must do: put people before profits, regulate the food industry, not allow them to use children in ads, not allow junk food ads on government run trains, buses, and stations, and not allow them to be aired on kid programs and sports broadcasting. As public too, we must understand that celeb bashing or moral policing cannot do what policies can. Social norms. There is no liberation from eating outside food without equality coming home. It's 2024, but we still find it cute if some vegetable list that a wife sent to her husband with specific instructions goes viral on social media. Come on, everyone's grandfather knew how to buy veggies, fruits, even grains, spices, and legumes. The current crop of men is less attentive and incompetent, and there is nothing to be cute about it. And incompetence can be weaponized to get women to shoulder most of the burden of sourcing, storing, and cooking. No wonder then, as household incomes go up, she is going to lighten that burden by ordering food or going out for a meal. So it's time for men to step up and learn how to cook ghar ka khana. And It is important that they realize that cooking is like golf. You only get better at it with practice. Parents, last but definitely not the least. House rules always work. So, eating together without a screen while sharing daily highs and lows of life over a meal is not just healthy but even therapeutic. It is a way to celebrate the monotony of life, to feel grateful for the food on our plates and the presence of our families. पका करता तथा भोगता अन्नदाता सुखी भव. May the one who cooks, the one who eats, and the one who provides food be happy. Essentially, getting kids to eat ghar ka khana by default isn't about luring them with making chapati that has eyes and putting sabzi like a smile. It's about all stakeholders, governments, society, schools, and parents doing their bit. A multi pronged approach is the need of the hour because the health of our future is at stake. Very well said by Diwekar, Rujuta Diwekar, who's a nutritionist and an author. Thank you.